So, as a little introduction into mindfulness, we might ask, what exactly is mindfulness? Is it the opposite of mindlessness? Mindfulness is being fully present in every moment of your life. You're not sacrificing this moment, the only moment where life actually exists. You're not sacrificing it in favor of thinking about regrets of your past, which you can do little about, or fears or worries for your future, which are equally unhelpful. When we commit ourselves to practicing mindfulness, we are committing to not wasting one moment of our time here. That is a big commitment, and it certainly takes practice, but it is so rewarding that, in my opinion, it is certainly worthy of my commitment. In my experience, mindfulness doesn't take time, it actually gives time. So why not try it and see how it goes for you? Some people think of mindfulness as meditation, as perhaps sitting in a room somewhere for hours on end. And while this might be the case for some people, how many people nowadays actually have that much unallocated time within our everyday lives? Most people not only have a job, but they also have family and commitments outside of our family and work. And we like to have sports, and we also like to have some recreation and social time. But mindfulness can help us in many ways to manage all of these parts of our lives, all of these different parts of our lives, with much less stress. Mindfulness can help us manage everyday stress, work-related stress, physical stress. It can also help us manage depression, anxiety, and even pain. Practicing mindfulness on a daily basis can also undoubtedly help us concentrate better and focus our energy much more efficiently, as well as keeping us calm and sleeping better. So who wouldn't want that? For me personally, I believe mindfulness changes your relationship with your thinking. Being mindful means paying your attention to what is actually happening right now. You're focusing your attention non-judgmentally on what your senses are bringing you at this very moment. The first exercise you could try is to bring your attention to your breath, just to notice that you're actually breathing. Don't try to change your breathing in any way. Just notice as you inhale through your nose and then exhale through your nose. Try to do this for a minute initially. And then as your mindfulness muscle, even though I know it's not a muscle, as it gets stronger, you can increase your duration to even 2 minutes or longer if you wish. So you're just noticing your breath. Now what your mind will try to do, because this is a new type of possibly a new endeavor for you, your mind will want to distract you. It will want to continue the way it normally continues, okay? So it's going to want to wander. It's going to want to wander perhaps into the past, to what happened at work today, to what happened at work yesterday, to what's continually happened at work. It might want to take you off on a big journey into the future and distract you in that way. And then you're spending your time and your energy thinking about something that might never ever happen, okay? Or equally so, if you're focusing your attention, your thinking and thought processes on the past, you're thinking about something that you have no longer any control over. You cannot change it no matter how much time you spend thinking on it. But when we're doing that, when we're allowing our thoughts into the past and into the future, what's happening is we have no time. We're not spending any time thinking about our life, what is actually happening for us right this moment. And that's a shame. We need to really, really should think about now. Mindfulness exercises can be carried out anywhere. They can be carried out standing up, sitting down, lying down, or even before you get out of bed in the morning, or before you go to sleep last thing at night. I find doing it both last thing at night and first thing in the morning. It clears my head for a better night's sleep. All you have to do is be still and bring your attention to your breath. It might be helpful initially to focus solely on your exhale, on your out breath. And when your mind starts to wander, as soon as you notice your attention being moved away from your breath, just bring it right back, gently and non-judgmentally. Don't get annoyed with yourself for doing it, because that's what our minds do. They think. And you might notice if you begin to practice mindfulness, you might actually become more aware of how you actually think. Not necessarily what you think, but how you think, and how much of your energy and time is spent in this movie that your mind creates. You know, it might really open your eyes if you did and don't judge yourself on it. Be kind to yourself. You might have never noticed that before, how much time you spend in this movie that's created by your mind. And if you could possibly, using the mindfulness methods, bringing your attention to your breath, bringing your attention perhaps to how the soles of your feet feel in your shoes, bringing your attention to how your food really tastes, things that your senses are bringing you right at this moment. What you might find then is that allows a pause. It allows you to stop thinking about the past, the future, and it allows that lovely calmness that exists and that comes with knowing that all you really need to think about today is what's happening today. You don't need to worry about the future. You can have intentions and you can plan towards your future. It doesn't mean living just for today. It just means living today. Okay? So we're not trying to be reckless about it, but we're trying to fully understand that wasting our energy thinking about the past is futile, and equally so, anxiety and worry about what may or may not happen in the future is equally futile and unhelpful. So we try to focus our attention on today, on what's happening now, on the lovely calmness that exists in our breath, within our bodies. If you find that you're having great difficulty quietening your mind when you're trying to focus your attention on your breath, it might be helpful to give your mind something to do. So you're still keeping your attention on your breath, but your mind, if you like, you can try this. So you can consider inhaling for the count of 5. So your mind is busy, it's counting for you, and then you can exhale for the count of 7. So we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, And exhale, 2, 3.